Hello, this is Neo Reality Entertainment. I wanted to go ahead and give my thoughts on the upcoming potential Fallout 4 reveal at E3. It's almost a month away from now, but I really can't help myself. I really wanted to talk about this. I can't wait for Fallout 4 to be announced, hopefully at E3. We've waited since Fallout 3 happened around 2007, 8, 9. I kind of forgot the date when it came out. But overall, I'm like really excited. I can't wait for him. I'm all hyped up, and I have all these different theories running through my head about where could this game take place. A lot of it points that it's going to Boston, and then since they've also mentioned rumored that Three Dog is coming back. I can't wait for that. He was fun in Fallout 3, but ever since Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, I was so hyped up for Fallout 4, waiting for it to be announced. All I know is that they said, I think they said this, that we will hopefully have it announced and released before 2020 or 2018. So, they have a few years left on the tank for that. Overall, that was the last big official announcement when it came to Fallout 4 by Bethesda. Over the years, we had a bunch of teasers, we had a bunch of insights, we had a bunch of company leaks come out saying that, oh, it's taking place in Boston, it's taking place in Pittsburgh, it's taking place in New York. And I had all these different theories running through my head. In New York, maybe it would be a race to the Statue of Liberty. A bunch of factions are racing to the Statue of Liberty to find some ancient device that is legended to be held inside there. But the sea is so irradiated, you would need a functioning boat, one of the last remaining boats still active, and all these different factions are trying to reach to it. It's somewhat made out of the PlayStation 2 game, and yes, there was an actual Fallout PlayStation 2 game that was in the works by Interplay back then before Interplay got rid of all its gaming stuff. That involved you forming this faction and going to China through the Bering Strait from Russia to China and Asia to stop the nuclear bomb from being launched to destroy America. And your faction, the Brotherhood of Steel in that area, and the Chinese Emperor are all fighting to take this nuclear bomb and prevent it from being launched in the states of America. And I thought that's an interesting route they could have went with, but since Interplay at that time was broke, it would have been a horrible game, which doesn't surprise me why no one acknowledges the ones that came out on PlayStation 2 and Xbox original. But I had all these different theories of what's gonna happen. Since Three Dog is apparently coming back, there's a chance we might see the Lone Wanderer. It would be cool to see the Lone Wanderer again. Amana from Vault 101. I would love to see what's going on there. It's I keep feeling like something never got resolved between the Lone Wanderer and Amata. Since it's always believed that there was a couple of romance aspects added into the game, but it was never fully taken off. But yeah, I'm really excited for this announcement. I can't wait for what it's going to be about, what the story's going to have, where we're going to go next. I'm we know it's going to most likely be in the U.S. in the remains of the wasteland there, but I'm curious if we're ever going to go to Europe or Asia, see how those places were affected by the horrible Great War. It'd be kind of interesting to see how those turn out. As also, there's a bunch of fan fictions dedicated about how they view Fallout 4 happening. And let's see, also there was, I think they've also mentioned we're probably going to involve somewhere in Washington State. I think I haven't really checked any Fallout rumors in a while. I still remember the closest we ever seemed to have gotten to a Fallout reveal was that teaser site that was ultimately just a fool's game, pretty much. And oh god, so many people were mad. That was not a good day to be a Fallout fan. And what was worse is that Bethesda teased on about this. When people asked, hey, can you explain about this site? Bethesda said, no comment. Wouldn't that mean that site was official? That would have made sense, but it just felt like Bethesda egged us on and gave us false hope. And at the end result, it was a very, very bad day. I can't, I don't believe it. That was the closest we ever got. How this Fallout 4 dream was about to happen, and it's revealed to be a hoax. The biggest hoax I've seen in recent memory when it comes to video games. But but now this seems like, since it's been reported that Bethesda has a big presentation coming up and everyone's all hyped up about what is it? Is it going to be a new IP? It's not going to be a new Elder Scrolls game, since they already had Elder Scrolls 5 happen and Elder Scrolls Online by ZeniMax, and we all know how that turned out to be. Somewhat a good idea, but not very perfected, and also the microtransactions and the locked content that you had to pay an extra $20 for. But like everyone thought, yeah, it's gonna be Fallout. Like they did Elder Scrolls, next is gonna be Fallout. They already teased us last time when the Evil Within thing happened. Like everyone thought it was gonna be Fallout 4, but then the guys at Bethesda said, nope, it's not that. Choose another. And everyone was mad about that. But at least Evil Within was entertaining, and nonetheless, as far as I know, I never played the game, but I heard it got a fair reception. But overall, I think that this is finally the year we're going to get Fallout 4. I can't finally get the. Sorry, getting tongue tied. What I was trying to say is that we finally going to get the announcement, the long awaited reveal to Fallout 4. It's going to be as bad as. I'm going to take it the biggest guess that it's going to get that same type of hype that people reacted to Kingdom Hearts 3 getting announced, the return of Star Wars in movies. It's going to get that kind of reception. It's going to have fans crying, cheering, letting out tears of pure joy. Like, it's going to, I'm betting it's going to be like that. Like, I saw the reaction to Kingdom Hearts 3, and like, wow, that's a lot of passionate fans. I'm a huge fan of Kingdom Hearts, but they just destroyed my passion by showing that they'll break down in tears for it. But I think that's going to happen for Fallout 4 when it gets announced at E3 this year, hopefully. This was Neo Reality Entertainment. Those were my thoughts on the potential Fallout 4 release announcement. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more.